Welcome back to Good and Crazy News, y'all. It's your boy Aki, and I'm back with another episode. Oh, goodness. Y'all know I got... Listen, let me tell y'all something. That is Ferro. Y'all need to listen to his music. He is all over SoundCloud, all over Spotify. That's my nephew, y'all. Not my real nephew, my fake nephew. His music is lit. He has this thing called Better For Her that's on YouTube. He has followed him on Instagram, Better For Her and Ferro. If y'all interested in any of the music, I'm gonna link the description down in the bottom. He also sells beats, so if y'all want to buy some beats, he's right there for y'all too. Okay. Guess what, y'all? My mama's in the house today. Say, hey, mama.
Hey, mama.
Oh Lord. And y'all know I got my trusty co-executive producer in the house.
What's up, guys?
Oh goodness. Y'all, we got to pick up where we left off the other day with that tragic ending to the show. Y'all, today we're going to start off where we left off.
Yep.
Talisha Perry. Lord, let me see what's going on today with Tyler Perry, child. Lord, look at Tyler Perry, child. Y'all, somebody is suing Tyler Perry for $225 million.
Yeah.
And guess what? It's a money grab. Period. I don't even have to read this to know what's going on. But I'm going to read it anyway because we don't know who the victim is. We about to find out.
Yeah.
Now, y'all know Tyler Perry. You know what?
What?
Never mind. I'll get to you in a minute. Y'all, Tyler Perry is being sued by an actor on the Oval for sex A and harassment. Now, I done heard all the people talking about they seeing these text messages and everything because, you know, it's all online everywhere. People are showing the text messages and whatnot. And the general synopsis is that they don't see nothing except for conversations. You know, just because you hit on somebody does not mean that you need to be sued for sexual assault. Hitting on somebody is not a crime, y'all. That's how we all got here, from somebody hitting on somebody.
Yeah, that's true.
So what is y'all talking about?
Right.
It says, this comes from the Associated Press. It says, an actor who worked on the Tyler Perry created TV drama, The Oval, has filed a lawsuit alleging Tyler Perry leveraged his industry power to repeatedly sexually assault and harass him while keeping him quiet. Now, we talked about this the other day a little bit, so I'm kind of like repeating the same story, but there's a reason to my madness why I'm doing this, and we're going to get to that in a minute. This is going to lead to straw, okay? It says the lawsuit filed in Los Angeles Superior Court by actor Derek Dixon. How come you don't have his picture down here? Anyway, never mind. Who appeared on 85 episodes of the BET series, seeks at Perry's attorney, Matthew Boyd, who said its allegations are false. Now, you know what? I was kind of like peeking through the files when they first said this, but as soon as I realized it was a white boy, I'm like, that's all I need to say. Bye.
Right.
Bye, white boy. Now the white boy's jumping on the white girl's train and taking down black man. Stop it. It says, I don't know who. Y'all, hold on. I got to close this door. Hold on, because, you know. Say something.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. Well, I don't know if it's a money grab. I need more information to really.
No, it's a money grab, period. Okay? It says, this is a quote. I guess it comes from somebody, attorney. It says, this is an individual who got close to Tyler Perry for what now appears to be nothing more than setting up a scam. Boyd said in a statement Tuesday, but Tyler will not be shaken down, and we are confident these fabricated claims of harassment will fail. Now, that's what anybody who's up against these type of charges would say. I mean, we all know that. Anybody who's up against this would say that.
Yeah.
Okay, but in this particular case with Tyler Perry, I listen. I've heard a lot of things about Tyler Perry, and I've never heard that he's a monster. Never. Diddy, we've all heard he's a monster. R. Kelly, we all heard he was a monster.
Yeah.
Harvey Weinstein, we all heard he was a monster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The pattern is not patterning for Tyler Perry. I'm sorry. Now, just because he came up with that horrible movie, I guess Mr. Dixon decided this is a perfect time to jump out here and try to denigrate this man, Tyler Perry. It says the lawsuit says that Perry, man, stop playing. How am I supposed to know you're going to be offended by something that I send you in a text message unless I actually send it to you?
Right.
And then it's up to you to now say, hey, bruh, I don't appreciate you sending me these messages. Can you please stop? Yeah. But that's not what happened. Mr. Dixon continued on with the text messages like, yeah, I know you right, blah, blah. Okay, well, if you did all that, then, baby, stop it. Oh, it says the lawsuit includes several screenshots of the text messages. I want to see what the text messages have to say. It says, what's going to take for you to leave guilt? This is what Tyler Perry apparently said in one of the text messages. He goes, what is it going to take for you to have guiltless sex? Okay, that's a general question. You're a producer. He's a movie producer, okay? What are you going to take for you to have guiltless sex? Okay, in what capacity? On screen, off screen, with a female on the show? What are you talking about? Right. This is not saying what he's talking about. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not, there's no context here is what I'm saying. It's just a statement. What would it take for you to have guiltless sex? Okay, they didn't show what he said before that, and they didn't say what he said after that. Me and you could be having a conversation about anything, and I could be like, about some type of sexual thing, and I'd be like, well, what would it take for you to have guiltless sex with a girl? In a just regular conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
That's just conversation. It's not saying anything. Oh, God. It says, the lawsuit says Perry offered Dixon an increasingly prominent role on the show as his sexual advances became more aggressive. The actor says he tried to maintain friendly while maintaining boundaries and accepted his new check and roles up down there. Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
Right.
If you felt like Tyler Perry was giving... Listen, first of all, let me tell you something. Tyler Perry, if this is true, and you say that, y'all text messages got more flirtatious as you got bigger roles on the show, you trying to say that this was leading up to something? I mean, because let me tell you something. If I was Tyler Perry, baby, you wouldn't even be getting the next promotion without giving up something to me.
Girl, you playing now.
No, I'm not.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if this is supposed to be what this man says it is, then where's the sex involved? Like, where's the... I'm luring you in to do something for me. Like, Tyler Perry's a billionaire. Like, he don't have to play around with you to give you no little tiny role to eventually sleep with you. If Tyler Perry wanted to sleep with you, he would just do it off the top.
Right.
It wouldn't offer you shit but $25 more a week on your episodes up down there. Child, it says, Mr. Perry made it clear to Dixon that if Dixon ignored Tyler Perry or failed to engage with the sexual innuendos, Dixon's character would die. I need to see the proof. I need to see the proof.
Yeah.
Even if this is true, so what? So what? You have a job, and guess what? Georgia is a right-to-work state, which means that you can get fired for any reason at any time with no explanation.
Okay.
So what are you talking about? If you didn't want to work there, if you felt like Tyler Perry was doing this to you to increase your career, then what happened to you? What the more episodes Tyler Perry was giving you because of these text messages wasn't matching the coins that you was getting down there to the bank? Make it make sense, because this don't make no damn sense to me. I'm sorry. It says the lawsuit says Perry eventually sexually assaulted Dixon on multiple occasions. Oops. Do I need to swallow my words right now? Oh, Lord, y'all. It says, including an instance where he forcibly pulled off Mr. Dixon's clothing, groped his butt, and attempted to force himself on Dixon. This is hearsay.
Yeah.
This is hearsay. Where's the cameras at? Where is this supposed to be happening at? Let me see. Dixon told Perry, no. But it was initially ignored until he was able to de-escalate the situation and change the subject, according to the lawsuit. It says the following day, Perry apologized and told Dixon he would work with Dixon on a TV pilot Dixon was seeking to produce. So now, you saying that now after Tyler Perry done tried to lure you in, right? You supposed to be trying to get a promotion and everything up down there that you didn't get. He put you on more and more shows, and because you rejected him, now he's going to give you your own spin-off show? That don't make no sense.
Right.
He's not getting...
come on, cat.
Tyler Perry's not getting nothing for the situation, according to this story.
Yeah.
What is he getting? He never... come on. Listen, I don't have to tell y'all. Listen, y'all watchers are smart enough to know this, okay? I don't have to explain everything to y'all. And as far as him groping you and doing all that kind of stuff like that, that's hearsay. I need the proof.
Yeah.
Where did this happen at? Everybody today has cameras all up and down their house these days.
Yeah.
And you going to try to tell me Tyler Perry Studios ain't got no cameras up down there? Child, listen, Mr. Dixon, I know your last name is Dixon. I get it. But you ain't trying to do nothing with Tyler Perry up down there. It says Dixon later received a raise. Uh-oh. I'm eating my words again. It says Dixon later received a raise that the lawsuit suggested was part of an attempt to keep him quiet. Well, that's not true because you just got through saying that Tyler Perry was promoting you up down there. So every time you get a promotion, that comes with a raise. He said for the fear of his character dying, kept him quiet as intended. Child, it says Perry also produced and bought the rights to the pilot called Losing It, but the lawsuit alleges Perry had no intention of selling the show and was using it only for leverage over Dixon. Now, you know this echoes the story of?
What?
You remember Christian Keys? He was saying kind of like the guy who created the show All the Queen's Men.
No.
He was saying the same thing about somebody powerful at the studios was doing something to him. Mm-hmm. And he eventually got that show produced, All the Queen's Men, with Eva Marcel stars on the show. And they had the strippers and everything like that on that show. You don't know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
Child. It says the lawsuit describes several other assaults, including one where Dixon was staying at a guest room of Perry's house. This is what my mama would say. If he's doing all this to you, what you doing at that man's house? Well, Perry climbed into bed with him uninvited and began groping him, the lawsuit alleges. This is the same thing Christian Keys was saying. Tyler Perry, are you doing the mind trick on everybody so we can start watching Straw and all your other movies? Because that's what this sounds like. This sounds like this is a made-up thing. Like, you and Mr. Dixon got together, was like, you know what we should do? To pull more attention to what we're doing up there here, that you want your own show. You know you want me to make money so I can do your show, right? So we need to put eyes on us. Let's make up this story. Because this is the exact same story from Christian Keys. It's the exact same story. It says Dixon would eventually move from Atlanta, home to Tyler Perry's production studios, to Los Angeles and put distance between the two of them. Dixon and child, you ain't got to move to get away from no damn Tyler Perry. Everybody on the set, if Tyler Perry was doing all this to you, I'm quite sure everybody on the set can see that Tyler Perry is like giving you favoritism and doing all this kind of stuff like that. Where's the complaints from everybody else saying, why is he getting all this stuff and we ain't getting it?
Right.
And we see what's going on up down there between the two of y'all.
Yeah.
Nobody saying nothing. Child. Oh, Lord. Mr. Dixon. Huh?
Trying to get some of that Perry money.
Well, he already getting it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess not. My mama said that he ain't getting the coins. He want to get up there and there. Listen. Yeah, I want to segue into something. Okay. Y'all know this movie that Tyler Perry did called Straw, right?
Yeah.
That everybody's watching. They say it's like the #1 movie globally and everything. Well, there's a trend going on TikTok. Y'all got to look this up. It's so good. It's like people who already seen the movie, right?
Yeah.
Are telling their family members, have y'all seen Straw? You need to come to my house and watch this movie. Mm-hmm. So they get the person to their house. It might be their husband, wife, or whatever that they seen the movie already. And they set them up to see the ending of the movie. So it was the movie, they all started at a certain part, right? When they're about to find out that little girl is dead. Everybody pull out their camera and start recording the other person like this to see what their reaction going to be to the movie. Child, yo. I could have got more clips than this, but let me tell y'all something. This shit funny as hell. Y'all watch this. White people, I think this is the white people one. Let me see. No, okay. Y'all watch people reacted. This is the white people one. Watch people reacted to Tyler Perry movie, Straw.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
You bitch. Oh my God. You bitch. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Poor baby.
I hate Tyler Perry.
Now, this is one of the early ones that I seen.
Yeah.
Y'all, trust me, they get way funnier and way deeper after this. I sent you some other ones on the email. Did you get them? No, probably not. Okay, yeah, here's another one. I think this is some black people reacted to the movie Straw. Y'all, y'all want to laugh at some. This is what I keep trying to tell you about this movie Straw. It's so devastating that it's hilarious. Okay? Because ain't no way all this shit happened to one woman in one day of her life.
Right.
There's no way. My mom was sitting up there looking at me like, guess what? You've seen the movie already. We'll watch it again for you tonight so you can see what we laughing about. Okay, y'all, watch this.
She's the branch manager. Tell my mama that I didn't mean to do this. What?
Oh, what?
She never changed her last name.
Oh my God. Oh my God. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't, Bob. They gonna kill her. Please. Please don't kill her. Oh my God.
Lord Jesus have mercy, y'all. Oh, goodness. Bye, Tyler Perry. Bye, Straw. Bye, Twaja P. And bye, Watchers, y'all. Y'all go on TikTok and just type in Straw reaction. It's so many videos, y'all. And let me tell you something. They all funny as hell. No cap. No, they crying. My mom was like, people laughing at the movie. No, they crying. Oh, goodness, y'all. Oh, bye, y'all. Iran and Iraq is back up down here again. Lord. Oh, I was about to say Tyler Perry. Donald Trump is out here lying again. Y'all, it says Trump says he'll decide whether the U.S. will directly attack Iran within 2 weeks. My mom was all like, what for? Because Israel is over there acting like a damn bully to everybody over there in the Middle East. And Iran said, today you not. And then Israel said, yes, we are. Because we have the United States standing behind us as the big bad wolf and we could do whatever the hell we want to up down here. And now Benjamin Netanyahu, blockhead, is up there threatening Donald Trump like, listen, you're going to be on our side and you're going to do what I tell you to do. Holding Donald Trump like he's some damn puppet, emasculating our damn country at the same time.
Right.
Child. This comes from the Associated Press. It says, Donald Trump said Thursday he would decide within 2 weeks whether the U.S. military would get directly involved in the conflict between Israel and Iran, given the substantial chance for renewed diplomatic negotiations over Tehran nuclear program as the two sides attack one another for the seventh day. I know. It says Trump has been weighing whether to attack Iran by striking its defended Fordham uranium enrichment facility, which I told y'all we should not be doing that.
Right.
That uranium, you cannot be messing with that stuff. You blow up that stuff up over there, next thing you know, there's going to be a whole and giant fallout of radiation all over everywhere. People going to be having cancer and everything else behind these two dummies.
Right.
And Donald Trump. It says the uranium is buried under a mountain and widely considered to be out of reach of all but America's bunker buster bombs. His statement was read by the White House press secretary, Caroline Leavitt. This girl, Caroline Leavitt, she has a big mouth. Have you seen her, the new press secretary? Mm-mm. Donald Trump chose what he called the prettiest white girl up down there to stand up there and defend all his bullshit every time he decides he want to say something. Child says early in the day, Israel's defense minister threatened Iranian Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei after Iranian missiles crashed into major hospital in southern Israel and hit residential buildings near Tel Aviv. Child, I'm waiting on you to do something. You just sitting there
Oh.
watching me, and I'm letting you know that And y'all, he's just sitting there looking at me. Wounding at least 240 people, Israel's military has been instructed and knows to achieve all of its goals. This man absolutely should not continue to exist, Defense Minister Israel Katz said. As rescuers wheeled patients out of the smoldering hospital, Israeli warplanes launched their latest attack on Iran's nuclear program. Now, like I keep trying to tell y'all, I'm on the team of offense. Okay?
You can't say that.
Will you pay attention to me and push some buttons? Oh my God. Y'all, somebody's getting fired. Somebody's getting fired. This boy is not paying attention today. We had a fun day.
I mean,
Are you working?
yeah.
Anytime oh goodness. Okay. It says that as rescuers wheel patients out of the smoldering hotel, Israeli warplanes launched their latest attack on Iran's nuclear program. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, blockhead BB, said he trusted that Trump would do what's best for America. And what's best for America is for us to stay out of your mess.
Yeah.
That's what's best for America, blockhead. Speaking from the rubble and shattered glass around Soroka Medical Center in Beersheba, he added, I can tell you that they are already helping a lot. A new diplomatic initiative seemed to be underway as Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi prepared to travel Friday to Geneva for meetings with the European Union's top diplomat and counterparts from the United Kingdom, France, and Germany. Y'all, we need to stop playing with these people up out here.
Yeah.
Stop playing. And you know what's going to happen. Hey. Y'all, bye Donald Trump and bye Israel. Oh, Lord, y'all. Y'all, JoJo was up in here about to tear down my damn studio. Because she want to be. Y'all, why is Christian Rock up down here to my computer? Y'all know I don't know nothing about this girl. I know there's a lot of shit going on with her. I know her name stay up in the news up down here, but I don't know nothing about her. It says Christian Rock accuses Blueface of lying about their son's medical condition. I don't give a damn. Auto slam again. Child. Y'all, don't forget to like and share and subscribe to our channel, okay? And wait, where am I at? Okay, right here. Y'all see, we got a good and crazy news thing down here. If y'all want to contribute to the show in any way, stories, if you want to work for us on the production side, please email us at goodandcrazyN@gmail.com. Also, if you want to donate to the show to help us grow, please cash up us at $ Good and Crazy News so y'all can help us grow our channel. Because guess what? We need a new computer up there. If y'all was to see the computer that we using, y'all would be like, how is the show running on that computer? Because this is from like 2003. I'm not even playing.
Oh, man, come on, cat.
It says 109 children rescued, 244 arrested in Operation Soteria Shield, exposing widespread child exploitation in North Texas. Now, you know, anytime they say North Texas, they really mean Dallas-Fort Worth.
Yeah.
Child, let me see what it's saying up down here. This comes from CBS. It says, authorities called it a successful roundup of child sex offenders, but it also shows how widespread the crime is in North Texas. The Dallas FBI office and some of the 70 law enforcement agencies that participated announced the results of the Operation Soteria Shield on Tuesday. These are the faces of the 244 men and women charged with exploiting children for the purpose of sex trafficking and pornography. Dang, all these people in one city?
Yeah.
Child, they are doing the most. Let's see if we can recognize anybody up down here. Let me see.
Recognize.
Yeah. Y'all want to look at these people? Y'all see, I'm going to blow it up big enough for y'all. If y'all see anybody y'all know, y'all neighbors' kids, or your friend or whatnot, and you think that they should be down here on this list, child, listen, let's scan through it real slow so y'all can see all these faces of these people. Guess what? You know what I'm shockingly surprised of?
What?
It's very few black faces up down here, y'all. You know what that means? Let me not. But you know what it means. Okay? Yes. Look, there's only I see 1, 2, 3, 4 black faces out of 5 black faces out of all these people up there. 6 but 7 black faces. Oh, let me stop counting. Because every time I try to count, honey, the number gets bigger and bigger, baby. Lord have mercy, Jesus to life. Let me see, y'all. These are sex offenders that be doing child pornography and everything up there. It says it's the end of the month-long investigation. Only a month-long investigation? Then why y'all ain't been caught these people? If it only took y'all a month to find all these motherfuckers right here, how come y'all ain't been investigating?
Right.
It's the end of a month-long investigation by federal and local enforcement of a crime that authorities say is a year-round problem. The number of offenders arrested, this is a quote. It says, the number of offenders arrested in the child rescue in this operation are stunning, said Jay Combs, the U.S. Attorney, Eastern District of Texas. It's stunning to hear them repeated here. Child says, Operation Soteria, which began in April, led to the rescue of 109 children. At the end of the month-long investigation by federal and local enforcement of crime, the authorities say it's a year-round problem. Why you be repeating yourself in these stories?
We don't ask it.
It's what it says to me is that he ain't reading the story. He's just like, this look interesting.
I read it.
Slide, copy, paste. Candy. Bye, y'all. Oh, my God. Are you here today?
Yeah.
This is Board of Governors. This is not the right picture. This is not the right picture for the Federal Reserve. This is not the right picture. This is the Board of Governors for the Federal Reserve System. This is not the Fed symbol. This is the Board of Governors. It's like a group that tries to regulate them. Yeah. This is not their symbol. But anyway, y'all, the Feds decided they're not going to lower or raise interest rates the other day. The Fed chair gave Donald Trump the middle finger because Donald Trump was out there talking about, you need to go ahead and lower the interest rates so people can start back building houses. But guess what? What's so stupid about the reason why they don't want to lower the interest rates? Because guess what? You kicking all the new potential home buyers out the country, dummy.
Right.
So when he lowers the interest rates and they start back building these houses, who going to be buying them? Because all the new potential homeowners, you kicking them out the country every day. Right. Hostility-wise. Because Trump is crazy. This comes from NBC. It says the Federal Reserve left interest rates at their current levels as the central bank continued to assess the impact of President Donald Trump's tariffs on the U.S. economy. The federal funds rate remains at 4.25 to 4.5 range. However, the central bank's latest outlook predicts a stagflation. In other words, they want everything to be flat, resulting from the imposition of import duties, which inflation is expected to rise even as overall growth trends lower. In the latest statement, Fed policymakers said the unemployment rate currently remains low and that the labor market conditions are solid. I'm sorry, y'all. I had a couple of cocktails a few minutes ago, and my brain is sizzling. It says, but inflation remains somewhat elevated, they said, and is likely to worsen. Oh, my God. They lifted their forecast for the pace and price of growth in 2025 from 2.7 to 3%, while overall economic growth is now likely to fall to 1.4% from a prior forecast of 1.7%. This means higher prices for us, is what it means. Stagflation and higher prices. Okay? Okay. Y'all thought y'all was complaining about eggs before. The next 3 months, we're going to be still complaining again. Because the Fed done said they ain't lowering interest rates. Oh, my God. This hurts my business.
Yeah.
Okay? Y'all, this is a little local news for y'all tonight. San Antonio has a new mayor, and she's LGBTQIA plus, honey. She's a dyke. She's a lesbian. My mom was like, what all them letters mean? It means she's a lesbian. And that means that gay people going to be maybe getting more stuff up down here, maybe not. All I know is that a lot of these gay people, they be super conservative because look what she got on. This is not saying I'm with y'all 100%. Her outfit is saying, yeah, I'm a lesbian, and yeah, I might have a wife, but y'all ain't finna be doing all this clowning up down here. I'm gonna put the brakes on you motherfuckers, okay? Oh, Lord. It says, Gina Ortiz Jones was elected as San Antonio's new mayor. Here's what's next. This comes from My Essay. San Antonio says Gina Ortiz Jones is making history as the city's first out LGBT plus mayor. A former undersecretary of the Air Force, she worked with she was in the Air Force. She worked with the Defense Intelligence Agency as a member of the U.S. Africa Command in Stuttgart, Germany. After she left the Air Force, she also worked under the Obama administration. Okay. And served as the director of the Office of the U.S. Trade Representative until June 2017. She will soon become the next mayor of San Antonio. Oh, she got some credentials.
Yeah.
Okay? She might come in and actually do something. And she worked for Obama, too. She might do something for the brothers and sisters up down here, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. Oh, goodness. It says, Texas Secretary of State and close ally of Texas GOP leaders in a hyper-partisan runoff on Saturday, she won. Okay. It says, according to San Antonio Express News, the recently formed Texas Economic Fund Political Action Committee has spent more than $800,000 to date to get a conservative elected San Antonio as mayor. So y'all lost. Bye. I don't know if I want to talk about this listeria outbreak. Guess what, y'all? We'll be right back.
This show is brought to you by Chris Castaneda with Mortgage Right. Tired of throwing money away on rent? Escape the cycle and start building real wealth. Chris can help you land the perfect home loan for your unique situation. Whether you're a first-time buyer or looking to upgrade, we'll guide you every step of the way, from pre-approval to closing. Contact Chris today to get started.
Y'all, welcome back to the show, y'all. Put the little stuff up down there at the bottom. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. The CDC says there's a listeria outbreak linked to chicken alfredo fettucine sold at Kroger and Walmart. So if y'all love to go down there and get the little frozen meals that have the chicken alfredo fettuccine or whatever,
Yeah.
I used to eat those a lot. No cap.
Yeah, those are good.
They are good, but child, they tell you might die if you eat one. Let's see what they tell us about here right now. It says, this comes from the Associated Press. It says, a listeria food poisoning outbreak that has killed 3 people and led to 1 pregnancy loss is linked to newly recalled Heat and Eat chicken fettuccine Alfredo products sold at Kroger and Walmart. Federal health officials said the outbreak, which includes at least 17 people in 13 states, began last August. And y'all just now telling us?
Exactly.
I'm gonna walk away because I need to calm down because bitches in here is motherfucking trying me and I'm ready to pop the fuck off. Because we gonna see.
Lord, officials said late Tuesday, Fresh Realm, a large food producer with sites in California, Georgia, and Indiana, is recalling the products made before June 17th of last year. The recall includes these products which are shipped as retail stores. Let me tell you something what they do with these products, right? Mm-hmm. Just like orange, you wouldn't believe how they store all of this stuff because, you know, they making this stuff in such huge batches. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you think that the one you bought at the store is freshly, you know, from today. No, that shit was made last year in June.
Right.
Okay? Yeah. And it was put into a super deep freezer that freezes it beyond.
Yeah.
And then by the time they're ready to ship it to the store, that's when they started stamping those use by dates on it because now it's not below 100 degrees no more. Now it's just at regular 32 degrees or 2 degrees below zero. Even though that's freezing, it's not as cold as 100 degrees below zero.
Right. It's not as cold to preserve it.
Right. So now it's like, okay, we're going to put a date on here, use by date. Mm-hmm. Child. If y'all been doing about this since last August, why y'all just not telling us this right now? That's not good.
Right.
Yeah, it says let me see. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a description of the food in case y'all got it in y'all freezer. Y'all can go in y'all freezer and throw it out right now. Yeah. Remember, this comes from Walmart and Kroger. It says the 32.8 ounce trays of market-side grilled chicken Alfredo with fettuccine tender pasta with creamy Alfredo sauce with white meat and shaved Parmesan cheese with best buy dates of June 27th or earlier. Now, 32.8 ounce tray, I guess it's like the family size or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it says also the 12.3 ounce trays of market-side grilled chicken Alfredo with fettuccine tender pasta with creamy Alfredo sauce with white meat, chicken, broccoli, and shaved Parmesan cheese with best buy dates of June 26th or earlier. And also the 12.5 ounce trays of home chef heat and eat chicken fettuccine Alfredo with pasta, grilled white meat, and chicken. Listen, let me tell y'all about all of these products y'all be buying with all these different company names and shit on it. Mm-hmm. This right here is telling you that it all come from the same place. Yeah. Okay? Kroger's like, yeah, let me get 400 pounds of chicken fettuccine Alfredo. We gonna slap our label on those. And then the next company, market side grilled chicken Alfredo's like, look, let us get about 250 pounds. Just like when you go to the deli and you be like, let me get $20 worth of this meat or whatever. That's what they do with these products. And the only difference is the box is shipped in.
Yeah.
Everything else is the same. It says the strain of listeria bacteria tied to the outbreak has been detected in sickened people from August through May, health officials said. The same strain that made people sick was found in a sample of chicken fettuccine Alfredo during a routine inspection in March. That product was destroyed and never sent to stores. Let me tell y'all something. First of all, the CDC is a secondary when it comes to detecting this shit. This is the after.
Yeah.
Before is the FDA.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The Federal Food and Drug Administration. They supposed to be down there testing this shit.
Right.
And they supposed to be like, oh, we found listeria, throw all of that shit in the garbage. Yeah. But see, somebody paid somebody down there to the FDA because they said, oh, it's not that much down there. We can kill about 3, 4, 5 people. It ain't going to matter. Because we ain't throwing all these batches of food away, see? And now the CDC got to come and clean up y'all mess. Y'all people who know people who is affected by this, please sue the FDA and the people because they already knew whoever the manufacturer was. We need to find out who the see, because guess what? They protected the manufacturer because the manufacturer's name is not in none of this. Oh, it says, okay, Fresh Realm. That's FRESHREALM, the large food producer sites in California, Georgia, and Indiana. Now, they finally decided they want to recall it after people done died. Y'all get out of here and stop playing with us. Bye. Bye. Y'all, Fat Joe problematic ass is back up down here to the news again. You know he tried to say that Latinos made up hip-hop, not black people. Everybody started jumping all over him. I'm like, girl, you was from the Bronx at the same time. You was right around there where LL Cool J was jumping around and everybody, African Bambaataa and all the people was making all this stuff. Yeah, y'all Puerto Ricans was around, but you know good and damn well y'all didn't make this shit up. Yeah. Puerto Ricans always trying to do something. And let me tell y'all something, Puerto Ricans. Y'all niggas anyway.
Oh, but come on, cat.
I know. It says Fat Joe being sued. You're banging minors. What? Mm-hmm. He says claims are bogus. Y'all, this come from TMZ. Now, y'all know TMZ be getting the tea. Yeah. It says TMZ says Fat Joe's former hype man says in a new lawsuit he saw the rapper have sex with underage girls who were 15 and 16 years old. But Joe says the allegations are BS. Terrence T.A. Dixon filed a lawsuit Thursday claiming that there were at least 2 minor female girls that Fat Joe had sex relations with and another he allegedly fell in love with. Girl, you know, let me tell you something. In reggae, they're always thinking about this. Girl, you too young to be my lover, too young to be my lover. To my love, you must be 18 and over. If you're to be my lover, whoa, you must be 18 and over. And Buju Banton be thinking about all fruits ripe. Right. You know what all fruits ripe mean, right?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Like all older women.
No.
No.
All fruits ripe. He's saying that he don't care how old you are. If the JJ is ready to have a man, you can have one.
Oh.
Even if you 12, 13, 14, 15 years old. As long as you are ripe, in other words, you given her period, all fruits ripe.
Okay.
Child, you better get into it, okay? You better know what they be talking about. Child, it says in other docs obtained by TMZ, Dixon claimed 16-year-old Dominican girl will perform oral sex and other acts on Joe in exchange for cash, clothing, and cell phone bill payments.
Oh, man, come on, cat.
I wanted Karamo on that. You know what? I'm firing you today. I'm going to ask for the keyboard in a minute. If I get to one more thing that I'm doing a big pause on and you ain't pressing nothing, I'm snatching the keyboard. And I'm putting your ass in the Uber and sending you home. And I'm not paying for it either.
I'm going to walk away because I need to calm down because bitches in here is motherfucking trying me and I'm ready to pop the fuck off. Because you're going to say and call me.
Child, it says Dixon claimed Joe started a sexual relationship with a 15-year-old Caucasian girl after meeting at an overseas concert. He says Joe flew her to New York, oh my God, and Miami multiple times and paid for her to get a BBL because her body was adolescent and not fully formed. 15.
Girl, you playing now.
No, I'm not.
Girl, white girl, where is your mama at while you flying back and forth to Miami at 15 with Fat Joe? I'm trying to tell you, these parents, they ain't shit.
They really not.
These parents ain't shit. How the hell your 15-year-old girl, you in London now, where you need a passport to leave the country? Child, Fat Joe, where you going, sweetie? I'm packing my bags. Where you going? I'm going to Miami. With who? Fat Joe. The rapper from New York City? Yes. Okay. Y'all are tripping. Okay? Oh, bye, Fat Joe. I don't even want to read no more of this. Bye. Bye. And if you did it, go to jail next to Diddy. They need to lock your ass up right now and put you right in that jail right next to Diddy and my boo, Luigi Mangione, up down there. There's a video to this. You don't have a video to this Tamar thing?
There's a video?
Yeah, it's lots of videos to this. This is a huge story. It says K Michelle threatens to slap the Muppet Tamar Braxton when she sees her. Auto slam! I guess this came from Media Takeout, and y'all know how I feel about Media Takeout.
But I ain't one to gossip, so you ain't heard that from me.
Bye, K Michelle. I don't blame you. If I was you, I'd slap her too, because Tamar Braxton's out here talking so much trash out here in these streets, y'all. It don't make no sense at all. Okay. And y'all, guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for Boona Kim K Slammm. Y'all, this Tyler Perry thing with this guy, Mr. Dixon, I don't believe it. Do you?
No, not yet.
I don't. Bye again. This is a money grab. Donald Trump, please sit the fuck down, because guess what? The American people are not supporting you attacking Iran on Israel's behalf. We not. Bye. Christian Rock, I don't know you and I don't care. These children in Dallas and whatnot, y'all don't get no slam on here. And I hope somebody recognize one of them faces up down there that I showed y'all.
Yeah.
Because they need to be put up under the jail. But guess what? If you go online and you look at the sex offender page, you know it's a map.
Yeah.
You will see that there's so many sex offenders around, you don't make no sense. I'm dead ass for real serious. The Fed, y'all need to stop letting Trump make y'all do stuff. Okay, go ahead and lower the interest rate so I can make money up down here, please. Thank you. Bye. Welcome, Gina Ortiz, San Antonio's new bull dagger mayor. Bye. Deadly listeria outbreak. The FDA, y'all need to be sued because y'all knew about this. And if you didn't, shame on y'all. Fat Joe, I believe it. And K Michelle, please do it, because I think that Tamar need to be slapped around by somebody, because she getting on my goddamn nerves lately. Oh, goodness, y'all. That is it, y'all. Mama, you got anything you want to add?
No.
No. Did you have a good time tonight?
Yes.
Did you have fun today with us?
Yes, I always have fun with y'all.
You do? Oh, okay. Do you remember what we did today?
Of course not.
She said, of course not.
Judah, how can everybody get in contact with you?
On Instagram at Judah's Photography, JUDAHS Photography.
And y'all, guess what? The music producer of the show, I just highlighted some of his music today. His name is Ferro. Yeah. You can follow him on Instagram at Better For Her. And you can also follow him on YouTube, I think, at Better For Her too. And also on Instagram at Ferro. Okay? We're going to put a link to the description box down in the bottom. And guess what? Y'all know what I'll be doing till next time. I'll be sitting here waiting at the door. And guess what? The ending show, sitting here waiting at the door in 1942 is also Ferro. That's why I wanted to highlight him today. This is really, y'all. I'm low key trying. I told him I need just the instrumental to 1942, and he ain't answered my text message. So hopefully he'll see this show and be like, "Let me just go ahead and give it to him." Bye, y'all.
Sitting here waiting at the door, yeah. 1942, 1942. Sitting here waiting on you, yeah. Just waiting on you, just waiting. That I'm spending all alone. Been waiting for you to walk through the door. Rockin' designer, Gucci.